Last-minute Moussa Diaby tussle, Declan Rice interest, exits, Arsenal transfer state of play. We take a look at how things stand at the Emirates with just under 2 weeks remaining of the January transfer window. We're well more than halfway into the transfer window, but Arsenal is still calm about how things are progressing. The Gunners missed out on Mykhailo Mudryk after deciding not to pay the £88 million bid Shakhtar Donetsk was demanding for the sake of the long-term future of the club. While there is of course disappointment at being gazumped by Chelsea, Mikel Arteta has said that he, Edu and club officials are still united over what they expect to do this month. We have excellent players and we want to improve our squad in this transfer window. When I say we, I mean myself, the coaching staff, the staff players, the board and the ownership. We all want to do that, Arteta told us after Sunday's 2-0 win over Spurs. But we will do the deals we can do and the ones we feel are right for the club. Arteta has still requested more firepower in his squad though, and it's guessed that Arsenal is open to the possibility if the right player becomes available. Meanwhile, there could still be some exits out of North London in the coming days. Here we take a look at how things stand right now. Moussa Diaby seems to have been associated with Arsenal for years now, and his name has come up once again ever since the Mykhailo Mudryk deal fell through. Reports have suggested the Gunners have made contact with Bayer Leverkusen over a last-minute move for the French winger this January. The Mudryk deal though looks set to bite Arsenal once more. When it came to Mudryk, Shakhtar Donetsk justified the demand of an £88 million fee by announcing it was the going rate for a player of his caliber following deals for Jack Grealish and Antony. Arsenal did not share this view, feeling that United had overpaid for Antony and that Grealish had cost so much due to a release clause in his contract at Aston Villa. However, the fact that Chelsea has shown there is an enthusiasm for buying clubs out there to match outlandish asking prices means that selling clubs now feel emboldened to command higher fees just as Shakhtar did. This makes a deal for Diaby complicated, with Leverkusen not thought to be keen on selling at this point in the season unless it is for a high price. Newcastle has also shown interest in the 23-year-old, so that could complicate matters even further. Declan Rice also has been heavily correlated to Arsenal over the previous few days. Reports have indicated that the Gunners could look to bring in the midfielder for around £80 million. Rice will have 12 months remaining on his West Ham contract in the summer. Despite an injury to Mohamed Elneny, it seems as though any deal for the England international will have to wait until then. It remains to be seen what this means for the rest of Arsenal's plans in midfield. Youngsters like Charlie Patino and Ethan Nwaneri are both very highly rated. As things stand, a move for a midfielder this window is not thought to be close in January with us. Having reported that a move for Leicester's Youri Tielemans is highly unlikely this month. We understand that Arsenal is in talks with Fulham over a potential loan deal for Cedric until the end of the season. The Portuguese international has missed the last 2 matches with a muscle problem, but there is hope he could be back soon. Mikel Arteta has already declared that the Gunners will be cautious over who they allow leaving this window after attempting for squad depth at the back end of last season, and the club could already be looking at a long-term replacement. Talks have taken place over a potential move for Real Valladolid's Ivan Fresneda. The 18-year-old right-back can play the inverted role that Arteta likes or would seem to fit the bill, but it's not clear if a move for him would happen in the summer or this window. The Gunners do now have some talented right-backs on their books already at the moment, with Reuell Walters having caught Arteta's eye in pre-season and Brooke Norton-Cuffy being monitored closely following the decision to send him on loan to Coventry for the remainder of the season after a change of manager at Rotherham, where he spent the first part of the mission. So, what do you think of the above-mentioned players? If in case the Gunners give them deals, would they be useful to the club? What do you think? Leave your comment. For more news, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button and leave a comment.